Hey everyone, Jason here. Welcome back to the layout. I just put out a update video this past week, and within about the first hour of it being published, I had probably 10 comments on the video of people asking me my thoughts, my take or opinion on the announcement from MTH about Mike Wolf retiring and MTH closing their doors. Obviously I don't work for MTH. I don't talk with anybody who works at MTH. I don't know any super secret intel, but I do talk to a lot of people. I'm pretty well connected to others in the hobby, to dealers, connected on the forums and through YouTube, and some people that I email with. So there's a lot of rumors flying around right now, and we need to keep that in mind first of all. I'm hearing a lot of different theories on why, what's going to happen, when, who, all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm not going to try to play into all those rumors. I might address a few of them, but these are all just rumors. Like I want to stick to the facts of what we know at this point. Before I dive into the actual content of my thoughts on MTH closing, I do want to just focus on something positive real quick. I did hit 4,000 subscribers after my last video. I had mentioned I was closing in on it, so thank you everyone for subscribing. You guys shot me over that mark right after I published that video. So there's a big video coming up now with lots of train action running. Almost every single piece of equipment that I own running, I'm going to put together in one big video to celebrate hitting 4,000 subscribers. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've loved making this channel what it is and showing you guys the layout. That being said, moving forward, I kind of would like to almost rebrand the channel to make it, I want to make more professional videos as I start this new layout, and I also want to come up with a more appropriate name for the channel. The channel name is JD Stucks, which is just an abbreviation of my initials and part of my last name. Doesn't really make any sense, and no one calls me JD. My name's Jason. No one in my entire life has called me JD. So maybe you guys can help me out with coming up with a name. Feel free to suggest something for the channel. I don't know, like a Jason's Trains or maybe something more creative than that. I'd like to rename the channel and hopefully start recording future videos, maybe with a even better camera quality and maybe better microphones, that kind of a thing. So something to really improve the quality of my YouTube. So as most people know, earlier this week, Mike Wolf, the owner of MTH, Mike's Train House, announced that he would be retiring. This didn't shock me at all. I've heard rumors that he's been wanting to retire for a few years now. So that part didn't catch me off guard. I mean, good for him. We have a lot to thank him for starting MTH. What did shock all of us was the line about MTH will be closing their doors in 2021, and that's it. There was nothing about someone taking over the company or anything after that, unless you actually read the entire letter and you read it to the very end, which said there is a possibility of a employee buyout, or that there was still a possibility of someone buying the company. So a lot of people who have reacted to this so far are operating under the assumption that MTH is closing and they're going to disappear forever. I'm not so sure of that. From what I'm hearing, I wouldn't be surprised if someone steps up, or someone's, multiple people step up and buy the company, and MTH continues in some form or another. I'm not exactly sure what that is. The other thing I wanted to address was the day after the announcement came out, MTH released a letter on their website that said that the DCS technology and the DCS Wi-Fi app would still continue under a new entity that would not only maintain and support the DCS platform, but even innovate and expand on it. So that was really good news to me, because I am so heavily invested in MTH's DCS system, and so many other people are. A lot of us would not be in this hobby if it weren't for the DCS command and control system. I'm certainly one of them. I was kind of stuck in this hobby for a while, not really sure where I was going with it. I could have lost interest, and I might not have any of this, not even close. But then I discovered MTH, the command and control, DCS, and it turned into this. I mean, and that's all really thanks to MTH trains and the DCS system. So I'm happy to hear that that's going to continue. We'll see how part support goes. Again, I'm still hopeful that MTH is going to continue in some form or another. So like I said, I really hope that somebody steps up and buys MTH out. That might have been part of the strategy, was to put out the shocking letter, get the whole O-Gauge community riled up, worried and concerned about the future of the company, and then hopefully anyone out there who could be a potential buyer would see, wow, there is a community, really large community of people who want this company to continue and are heavily invested in it. This company has a bright future. It would be a good company to buy and to continue. That's what I hope, and that might have been part of the strategy all along. Who knows? I'm just speculating at this point. I will say this, though. We need MTH in this hobby. We need there to be at least two big suppliers that are competing head-to-head, Lionel and MTH. It's a scary world with just Lionel. Atlas is a really small player. They make awesome stuff, but they don't make much of it. It would really be Lionel, and that's it. Not that Lionel doesn't make good products, but they are very expensive. They've priced a lot of people out of the hobby. And on a kind of a more personal note, their quality issues are out of this world problematic. If they don't correct some of that stuff soon, they're going to lose some more people. But I hope that MTH continues for the sake of the hobby. I really believe that Lionel is better now because of MTH. If it weren't for MTH innovating in this hobby and making big rolling stock and technologically advanced engines and steam engines, we might not only have legacy to compete with DCS, we probably wouldn't have the Vision line. I mean, what reason was there to create the Vision line other than to say we can make engines better than MTH or anyone? So we need the competition in this hobby to keep pushing everything forward. So I think that's really important, an important reason why I really am hoping MTH continues in some form. So I'll wrap things up just by saying this. I wish Mike Wolf nothing but the best in his retirement, and I can't thank him enough for everything that he did for this hobby. Thank you a million times, Mike Wolf, and I do hope that your company continues in some fashion. I really hope somebody picks it up and continues to put out great product. So you can ask some more questions in the comments if you'd like. I'll do my best to answer. Again, I'm hopeful. I usually am, and in this time that we live in right now, that seems to be all we can do, is be hopeful that there will be bright days ahead. And for this hobby that I love so much, and so many of us love so much, I'm going to stay hopeful. And on a separate note, a positive one, for me anyway, I did hit that 4,000 subscriber mark that I had mentioned in my last video, so thank you everyone who subscribes to this channel. So if you still have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And again, I'm looking to come up with a new name for the channel, so feel free to comment on what you think that name could possibly be. And I'll have a new video put out here shortly. So Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video valuable, and I'll see you next time.